Hey, what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all tuned to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities alike. But first, on these little favorite doing for y'all. First, please like, comment, subscribe this video, hit that notification bell as well. That'll be great service to the channel. Put y'all tuned to this story. Now, once again, we'll be talking about PnB Rock. We will be delving into this man's case. So today, there has been development in this man's case. The people that were involved with the murder of this man have faced justice. These two men that were accomplices of the 17-year-old that had taken the Philadelphia rapper PnB Rock's life have been given charges. After the court trial had reached its conclusion, a reporter going by the name of Nancy Dillon decided to speak on the charges given to these two men. This woman put out statements saying guilty on all counts at PnB Rock murder trial. Freddie Trone found guilty of felony murder, 2 counts of robbery, and 1 count of conspiracy. Tremont Jones found guilty of robbery and conspiracy. PnB Rock's fiance, who will decide to testify on the day of Monday, decided to give her thoughts and opinions on what it went down in the court. In response to the guilty verdicts given to both Freddie Trone and Tremont Jones, she has said, "I'm grateful we could get justice so soon. I don't have to be concerned about who did it. I don't have to worry about where it came from. I know exactly where it came from." So when PnB Rock's fiance Stephanie has spoken on this situation, it seems that she is glad that she had gotten clarification in terms of what had happened to the men that had caused the crime and how they had orchestrated the crime. It's safe to say that this woman is at peace, knowing that the men that had carried out the crime have now been placed into confinement and have been given their charges. PnB Rock's mother had also spoken on the conclusion of this court trial. She has said that she is elated and was expressive about how happy she was to see these men face justice. Now, Freddie Trone and Tremont Jones are being said to have assisted the 17-year-old boy in carrying out the robbery of the rapper PnB Rock. Tremont Jones is being said to have came across a Philadelphia rapper and had fist bumped him and introduced himself. He had noticed jewelry all over his arms and he ended up tipping off Freddie Trone. Freddie Trone, having found out PnB Rock's location, had decided to take his son to the location, which was the restaurant Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. The son was masked up with a firearm on his person and he would end up carrying out the robbery. Tremont Jones to this point has pled guilty to the 3 counts he was faced with, being 1 count of conspiracy and 2 counts of robbery as well. Freddie Trone to this point has decided to maintain his innocence and decided to plead not guilty. This man decided to run with a story claiming that he had went to the location Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and would leave shortly after and go to another location which was his place of business. Once he had arrived at his place of business, he had said that he dropped his keys off on the counter. Once he had returned, his keys were not on the counter and his son was nowhere to be found according to his word. The father of the robber and killer of the Philadelphia rapper went on to state that a quote-unquote different person had driven his son to the place Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Now, Freddie Trone refused to give up the identity of this quote-unquote different person or different driver. Now, the mother of the 17-year-old robber at the time would address Freddie Trone's statements as falsified. She went on to say that the surveillance footage of the crime should speak for itself. Prosecutors following the statements given by Freddie Trone would address them as falsified and fabricated, saying that they were not of true substance. They had made sure to point out the fact that Freddie Trone was not willing to give up the identity of this person. The prosecutors had labeled this quote-unquote different person as non-existent. But yeah, y'all just go cap out this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What do you guys think will happen to the gunman that had robbed and killed PnB Rock once he is seen as fit to face a court trial? Do you guys think that he will face charges, or do you guys think that he'll be let off because of his young age at the time? What sentence do you guys think that these two men could end up facing in the future, given that they have been given their charges today? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.